Welcome to the Manjean and Wolf Podcast. At ito ang pinakaunang episode natin with a guest.
Uy,
first guest episode.
Ikaw ang pinakaunang guest namin.
Special guest.
Sino ba ang kasama natin, Mr. Manjean?
Papakilala ko sa ating kasama isa siyang commentator slash shoutcaster for Tekken. Isang shoutcaster for shooter games, FPS games such as CODM, PUBG, Valorant, and a part of the pwede ba sinabi ko na Star Magic roster.
Walang no choice
around the time na uso ang Diyosa.
Ay,
tama ba? It was 09 o 08 that time.
Yeah.
That's right.
08 to 20, 08 to 13.
Papakilala ko ang aming kaibigan. Huwag kayong malilito. Huwag kayong malilito. Nandito na. Si Pica Lozano.
Pica Lozano.
Yes.
Ganda nun, walang ano.
Diba?
Saan ba yan?
Okay na yun. Sa
There we go.
Ayun.
Parang nabobosesan ko nga yung mga nasa audience.
Gawin natin to lagi.
Sige.
Pinapakilala ko. Huwag kayong malilito. Pinapakilala ko si Pica Lozano.
Hey.
Perfect. Marami na nagla-like.
I see it. I see it.
Alright, so onting backstory lang guys. Nandito kami ngayon sa Ilocos Sur Vegan. At actually, sobrang dami na namin na pag-usapan.
What a place.
For what?
Sana pinadcast na namin.
For 3 days, ang dami na namin pinag-usapan.
Could have been the episode already.
Yeah, ang dami na talaga. Pero si Pica kasi, isa siya sa mga deep kausap.
Ay,
tama.
No? Isa siya sa mga deep kausap. Lalo na pagdating sa buhay.
May sense.
Kasi he is also a coach.
Tama.
For Tekken, in esports in general.
Madami.
Esports players, no?
okay.
So ikaw na.
Kanina, paano ba natin sasum up ang pagpapakilala sa'yo?
Actually, even I can't, honestly. I mean, hindi naman sa we're not putting myself on a pedestal here. I'm definitely not. But siguro masyado na ako maraming na XP in life, right?
XP, okay.
Yeah, a lot of experiences in life which led me to where I am now. Na nakatulong naman. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about that very soon. But siguro if I'm gonna sum up everything that I do is that I'm basically a consultant of sorts, right? So,
okay.
Yan, sabi mo nga, Manjean, is like in esports, right? So I've been in this industry. I mean, I can't compare to you guys, honestly. Hindi naman kaya.
Parang sabay lang din yung batch natin, I think, sa esports.
But yun, siguro being a job that I didn't think I would have. Siyempre kinagulat ko din, 'di ba? Very surprised. But in this case, siguro if we're gonna sum it up, ako din kahit sa resume, esports personality na lang nilalagay.
Okay.
Ganun na lang talaga.
Ito na lang. Sige, I'll sum it up for all of you guys. This is how simple, it may sound simple pero hindi ganito ka-simple. Pika, nakilala namin siya bilang isang talent for a fighting game called Tekken. Yun yung paunang introduction. Pero beyond that, siya po ay nagsusulat, siya po ay gumagawa ng, siya ay nagko-coach ng Tekken.
Yep.
Nagla-life coach din.
Yeah.
Eventually, naging part ng Omega.
Yeah.
Sa ML.
Omega Esports. Hindi, sa ano?
Sa
general.
In general, nagsimula na Tekken coach and then naging general life coach yan. So, na-handle niya rin the likes of Kelra.
Yeah. So, kaya nga for our topic today, our topic for this episode is, since ang dami natin pinag-uusapang careers na nangyari kay Pica, nag-transition kasi siya, to give you quick lang, nag-transition siya, may give up siyang career para sa gusto niyang career. Yes. And naging interested tayo dun sa path na kinuha niya kasi nga, alam niyang magaling siya sa path na yon. He knows his path. So, para sa topic natin, it's about the mastery. Tama?
Yeah.
Tama ba?
Tama.
Yun na yun.
Yun
Mastery.
Galing.
So, paano ba nangyari, Pica?
Kasi ang dami mong hats You're wearing so many hats.
So, ano bang, saan ka dati? Tapos bigla, ba't mo pinili itong esports path?
Okay, great. So, yeah. Simulan din natin from the very top. So, a lot like the people who are watching maybe, and you guys here, I started working at about, 18 years old, right? So, nung 18, very unconventional ng job ko. Alam ko nakikinig iba mga tropa natin dito at maaasar na naman ako pagtapos itong podcast natin. But yeah, I started my job in show business when I was about 18 years old. Technically 17 pa lang.
Okay.
Pero 18 talaga I started that career.
Yeah.
So it gave me quite a vague idea on how earning money is like. Na talagang pagpapawisan mo lahat.
So basically, in layman's term, nag-artista ka.
Yes. Para dumali na. Sige.
Para dumali na. Nag-artista.
Yes.
Saan? Kapamilya o kapuso?
At the time, yes. Sa ano tayo? Family.
Kapamilya.
Yeah. At the time. So 5 years. 5
Okay.
years in show business.
Okay.
Natuto ko ng ins and outs. We have the acting, we have the dancing, the hostings. And then, originally, kinuha talaga ako doon to sing, right? Yun talaga yung naging dapat na magiging path ko noon. But, nauna, to cut the story short, nauna yung showbiz. Mas nauna akong inalok for acting.
Okay.
So, tinanggap ko na siya, thinking it would be a gateway for other aspects, other careers, and tinanggap ko naman. Now after 5 years, mutual understanding na namin nung company na hindi na kami magre-renew after 5 years. So okay lang din naman.
Okay.
All right. So after which, this is gonna come as a shock, pero I became a hotel employee. Na naging din ako front desk, naging events manager. So yun yung introduction sa akin ng corporate and HRM life. Kahit hindi ko siya course. So, niyakap ko rin yun. Lots of XP. After about a year and a half, I went to my real passion, which is journalism or writing.
Okay.
Yun. So, again, doon kami nagkasundo ni Wolf. Kasi nung na-meet ko siya, 2018, nagkausap kami na, nagre-writer din si Wolf. At the time, where were you then? GG
Network.
Yeah.
That's right.
So ako naman, I did a lot of online articles. Some of them I became a ghostwriter for, yung talagang hidden identity lang. I wrote articles, I wrote newsletters, even ebooks at the time.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Tagal, 4 years yata. 4 years. Up until, ito na nga tayo, from 2015 to 2018, commit ako dun. Pero pagdating ng 2019, biglang sumabog yung esports.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So, paano nangyari?
Meron lang few questions ito.
Yeah,
imposible kasi na when in 2018 na pagpasok ng esports, imposible hindi ka naglaro all throughout that. Like, I'm sure that since you were 18, you were playing...
Actually, 15.
15, right?
Yeah.
So on a high level to. Parang sa mundo po kasi ng mga fighting games, sa mga hindi nakakalam, ay kung sa normal na PC games sila turf, kunin mo yung turf ng time zone, mga ganun, mga arcades.
So, yung mall ang ng yun ang home court.
So may turf kayo nun,
Yeah.
Okay.
So that back then it was the South, the entirety of the South. So I know it's a vague term, pero ang pinaka mga territory namin at the time was like SM South Mall, as well as Alabang Town Center, yada yada. So basically within Las Piñas to Muntinlupa, halos lahat doon na namin napuntahan. But Alabang talaga.
Alright.
Alabang talaga.
Okay.
So, before we head into this master thing, may parang nagulat ako dito kasi parang when you said na pagtapos ng 5 years with show business, end ka ng contract, you transition to a totally different thing, which is hotel, diba? Parang, hindi ba parang parang, man, showbiz ako ba't ako gaganto? Like, I mean, I'm not saying na mababa or lower or anything, but you see I think gets nyo naman yung nature ng question, right?
Yeah. Did you feel that way?
No, actually, ang mentality ko nun is, sure, when I was young, I was like thinking to myself na siguro it wasn't my time. It really wasn't my time.
Okay.
And I felt that I wasn't cut out for it yet. Yung big word ko dun is yet. Kasi one of my directors before, one of our coaches, Direct Ryan Carlos, by the way, he said that it's not about whether you're good or not. Because everyone, when you learn it, you can be good. But it's about timing. So we know a lot of artists, di ba, before, kahit na nagsimula silang bata, it wasn't until they grew up na nagbo-boom ng solid na boom talaga, di ba? So yun, I felt that I was being taught a lesson, Wolf, if that's gonna be a right way to go about it nung napunta ako sa hotel. Because yung natutunan ko sa showbiz, I don't think it applied entirely to everything in life.
I see.
Diba?
Okay.
That's feeling ko that's a very mature way of
Mature
thinking.
One time na yun. Yeah.
Tapos, given the
Ang
age.
bilis na maturity mo, man.
Yeah. Kasi iba, ano din yun 18 years old to 23.
Yeah.
Nasa showbiz ako nun. I mean, that became my bubble.
Yeah.
Talagang yun lang yung buhay mo.
Oo. Kahit na, at the time, yes, sure, hobby natin si esports, FG. But that path was my career. It was my bread and butter growing up.
Passion mo talaga yun.
Pero fully aware ka na may esports ang FGC. Na fina-follow mo yun.
Oo, nung time na yun. Sure, the internet hindi pa ganun ka prominent nun nung time na yun, di ba? So, even then, I did my share of research, talagang nag-aaral. Tsaka yung term nga ni Wolf, dayo. So, we went everywhere just to get good at it. So, for example, wala akong taping at the time, walang trabaho. Kung kaya ng weekend na yun, sige. Ano tayo?
Tayo.
Stuff like that.
Okay.
And hindi naman kasi din parang pwede pa siyang maging hobby in a way. Parang parang may weekday job pa rin in a way.
Acting ka, tapos biglang may laro ka naman.
Dumating sa point dati, share ko lang, pag maaga yung tapos ng taping, may mall pa, punta ako.
Laro ka.
For example, maagang tapos kinabukasan ng taping, if I have the time, I'd go to the mall, right? No, may ganun talaga.
Alright. So, tingin ko pwede natin i-transition kasi syempre mas given nga na maganda yung naging experience mo na mahaba sa showbiz.
Yeah.
Nag-try ka rin ng ibang work, sinabi mo nga. Pero nung na-discover mo yung esports, pinush mo
Yes.
Anong nangyari sa'yo? Anong na-realize mo? Na-feel mo, akin to, ito yung path ko.
Yeah.
Ima-master ko to.
Well, one is, kasi lahat ng dinaanan kong trabaho, whether it was showbiz or non-showbiz, pati yung writing, lahat yun kasabay nun yung hobby ko long time na yun, kahit anong trabaho ko nun, pinipilit kong maglaro.
Okay, gets.
Okay.
So, it means never siyang nawala in my entire life. Hindi siya nawala. So, seeing that esports is a good mix of passion and profession at the time. So, work and play, kumbaga. It was, in my opinion, it was tailor-made for me. Nung time na yun. Kasi naisip ko din, na hobby siya namin magkapatid. Okay. So, shout out to Jules, of course.
Pala guys, yung kapatid niya pro player din, no?
Yes. Runs in the family. But
like literally.
Okay.
So, yun, naisip ko na it mixes what I like and what I can do to live. Sure, it's as a disclaimer, guys, of course, a lot of people, they believe that it's the only way that there is to esports is to either be a pro, you be a caster. Of course, hindi ko siya sinalo ng isang bagsakan. I didn't make it my sole
income
source of income.
Yeah.
I had other things.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just so happens that people realize that esports became a profitable hobby moving forward. So sa akin nakita ko yun when there were leagues, there were many leagues at the time, or at least there were many tournaments who offered a chance to be discovered.
Okay.
Ang verdict ko nun, wow, this is like showbiz in a manner. Because they're also opening up doors for talents like how we are here. It opens up that door while you do what you like.
Yeah.
So parang sabi ko nga nun, it's tailor-made for me.
Of course.
Na-feel mo din kasi I gotta say, like, when nung minention mo, man, na there was a time na hindi mo siya fully in-accept sa ang ganito kasi lumandang 2018 nung nagka-meet tayo, hindi pa ganun kalaki esports. So kailangan mo talaga rumakit
Lalong-lalo
pa rin.
ng Tekken
Alam mo to, Manjean, first days ko, bukod sa nag-GG network ako na writer, nag-ghost writer din ako for yung mga SEO-based companies. Upwork, mga Upwork basically. So parang technically 3 jobs yung because I can. And feel ko kasi, dadating parang inaabangan ko yung point na magiging sustainable yung career sa esports bago ako mag-transition. Pero hindi ko blindly pinursu yung esports na walang
yun ka lang.
Yun ka lang. Ganun ka rin eh.
Everybody.
Yeah. Ako naman sa graphics tsaka sa mga sa mga
theater.
gigs tumatry mag-audition ganun.
Yeah, that's the word, the audition.
Ito yung curious ako. Ano yung nag-hit yung ano yung moment specifically? Of course, nag-shoutcast ka nun. Paano ba nangyari? Paano ka ba napunta sa Paano ka na-pa-shout ka sa Taken?
Yeah, that's true. Looking back at it. Very simple. I believe that this wasn't even Tekken 7 yet, just so you guys know. This was the end of Tekken Tag Tournament 2. So medyo farewell era na to ng Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and papasok na yung 7. So this was 2016.
Okay.
Right? Originally, Tekken 7 came out, I believe, globally ng 2015. But here in the Philippines, medyo delay tayo at the time, right? So 2016... Pa-goodbye pa lang tayo sa Tekken Tag 2 nun. And then they wanted somebody to cast that final tournament of Tekken Tag Tournament 2. So I said yes. It was in a big convention. So I said, okay, I'll give it a try. Because people believe that, si Pica, he's a good player. Yeah. He can speak. He has background in hosting, ganyan. So maybe we'll give him a shot.
So random. Sobrang random.
Super. It was basically, I walked into it blindly with no experience.
Okay. Trial by fire.
Yes, exactly. So ang unang salang, tournament kagad. And I tried na, okay, sige, it might work. I guess the rest is history. When they liked it, they wanted to do that for for every other tournament thereafter.
Sino yung kapartner mo nun, if I may ask?
Oh, wait.
Si Boss Jab. Kasi naalala ko may time na caster si
Kasi
Boss Jab.
Talaga.
Inabot ko si Boss Jab. Sorry.
Boss Jab.
A bit of a throwback. Si Boss Jab na meet ko, he organized the tournament.
Yeah. Tapos kinakas niya rin.
No, I joined the tournament. I was a contestant. Man, I won that, by the way.
Sino yung nagsabi na, Pica, try mo mag-gas?
During this time, I believe it was people from Playbook Esports. Playbook at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so I remember the boss, I feel, if memory serves, because I'm sorry, it was so long ago. Pero ang naalala ko dito, mga tao talaga from Playbook. Okay. So, yes.
So after the broadcast, dun mo na feel yung, pwede.
There was an adrenaline rush, right? So, sabi ko nun, okay, that was good. If I remember correctly, I think my partner at the time was Porokun.
Porokun.
Yeah. Okay. My very first one. So, way back. And that was the first time I met him too. So, that long ago.
So intense, yeah. And then, ang maganda kasi dito, na-establish talaga nila yung sarili nila as the casters ng Taken.
Ano sila apat sila nun eh.
Dumabot na dun sa part na may The Nationals. So, before The Nationals, ito, na-meet ko naman si Pica, guesting sa GG Network.
Nandun din ako nun eh.
Nandun ka nga nun.
Bunch of times actually.
Yeah, bunch of times.
Yeah.
And, namangha ako kasi like, ang ganda nung pagsasalita. Alam mo, like, very smart.
Ang dami niya alam sa Tekken.
Dami niya alam sa Tekken. Ang pogi pa, parang
naka-leather jacket ka.
Naka-leather
jacket. Oh, that era. My God.
Parang yun. It's amazing na parang may ganito palang talent sa esports. At yun, the rest is history na dire-diretso na yun eh. Ngayon, going back lang dun sa topic na gusto natin pag-revolve dito, which is yung mastery.
Yeah.
Recently, nagkaroon tayo ng usap-usapan na parang maganda talaga na nag-start tayong lahat na marami tayong ginagawa. Yeah. Because just how it is. When was that point na sabi natin, okay, kailangan nang i-drop to? Kasi para sa akin, nangyari yun nung basically nung nagkaroon ng The Nationals.
True.
So parang pwede na ako mag full-time caster. Ngayon, naramdaman ko ng time na yun. So I dropped yung ghostwriting. Yung sa GG Network, unti-unti ko na rin nile-let go. Full-time na ako ngayon na casting. Yeah. And by full-time casting, hindi ibig sabihin full-time sa isang laro lang. Madami pa rin kinakast.
Yes.
Like, racket pa rin
iba
in general.
Iba yun.
Pero, casting as a craft yung inaral na talaga na para mag-focus na.
I think it's good that we all answer that, right?
Yeah.
Hindi lang ako.
Yeah.
We all gotta do it.
So that's my answer.
Ako quick lang, inalate ako dun sa GG Network.
Iba yung sa kanya naman, parang more of philosophical, existential kind of thing na naramdaman niya eh.
Tapos drain up ko lang.
Well, sige,
one time late ako na gig sa sobrang kasi hindi ko patanggap na yun yung path eh.
Yeah.
Hindi ko tanggap na
doon ka pupunta.
Stubborn ako. Parang gusto ko, ito yung passion. May one time, ilagi ko ito kwento, may isang guesting ako na na-late ako. Tapos na-late dahil kasalanan. Talagang ang bagal ko gumalaw. Alam mo yun, yung
hands down ikaw talaga.
Binaliwala ko siya eh. Tapos nung na-feel kong na-late ako, sobrang nahiya ako. Sabi ko, hindi pwede. Kasi number one, ang hinayang ako sa pera din nun. So sabi ko, hindi na.
Never again.
Hindi na kahit na nalilate pa rin ako.
Okay. Dahilan naman.
Never naman na umabot yung late ko na nakaka-cancel na yung show. Kasi yun yung show na na-cancel. Hindi na ma-cancel, nag-switch ng guest. Dahil wala ako.
Ako yung naging guest.
Dahil wala ako.
Nangyari yun?
Nangyari yun.
Ako yung naging guest.
So ako, drop lahat.
Okay.
And that was the time na game na. Ano na.
Parang wake up call.
I-master na natin.
Okay.
Tanggapin natin to.
Be pro
Let's
na.
master it.
So nag-drop ka rin ng mga...
Nag-drop talaga.
Okay.
Talagang master. Ikaw.
Well, yeah, sige. Yung kay Wolf is done. I can actually compare myself to Wolf in that sense. Kasi nung time na sakto, esports was already starting to kick off. I was still a writer. Doon pa talaga. Again, 2018, nagsusulat pa ako noon on the side. Siguro the very big turning point was when me and my brother got signed. This was when the Nationals was very serious about it.
Yes,
they were absolutely serious. And me and my brother, we became the first franchise-based players for Tekken in the country. Nung time na yun.
True.
Yun, nung 2019.
Kayo muna na-sign eh.
Oo. Because of, again, this was under PLDT Smart at the time. So, yun, I believe that was it. When that happened, all my gigs that's not esports related, I completely dropped it. At least, if it's not relevant to what I was doing. Diba? So, pero pag may hosting nun, tanggap pa rin ako nun.
Yeah.
Basta as long na walang Tekken.
Oo, or walang conflict sa full-time job. Yung ganon.
Okay.
So, pag nag-host ako nun, yung mga day off lang, mga ganyan. Yeah.
Right.
Pero yung fact na, kasi Pica, ang pinakalagi ko naririnig sa'yo, kapag ang pinakagusto mo talaga, well, ang paniniwala mo, if you're casting this, talagang by hook or by crook, like laman, balat, buto nung laro, alam mo eh.
Yes.
Alam mo eh. So doon ako na-elib eh. Parang iba yung understanding mo eh as a caster eh.
Yeah, I feel kasi na they're paying you for knowledge.
Okay.
So that's the reason why there's not one caster that can do everything the best way. That's just my take, honestly.
Yeah, of course. Para sa sarili mo.
That's just my take. I believe that you can be best at one thing, but never best at everything. There's always going to be something there, or there's going to be a game there that you're not 100 on. It's probably going to be like, 80, 90% maybe, and then less as you go along the way. So, I could get hate, or I could get some disagreeing comments or remarks in this. Pero, kasi I feel that if you don't put your back into it, why do it?
Super duper agree ako dyan. Kasi, super rocket man ako nung mga team rocket man talaga.
Team rocket kami.
Rocket man. Rocket man.
Sideliners pa nga tawad namin.
Sideliners. Team rocket.
Kami team rocket eh.
Oo. Nung simula ng esports, kasi parang ang dami kong gustong patunayan ng mga time na yun.
True.
Especially nung nagkakas ng Dota, parang urat na urat ako kasi parang bakit hindi ako nabibigyan ng spotlight nung ganun. Parang I did my best as an analyst. Ginalingan ko naman ng sobra. Pero hindi ako nabibigyan ng spotlight sa Dota kasi parang syempre under the shadow of Lone and Duno, tas may mas nauna pa sila Manjean Batters noon, parang ganun. So parang me and Asoray ginagawa namin kung ano talaga yung pwedeng ikakas namin. Inaral ko naman ng todo, pero alam ko na may when it comes to mastery, Dota talaga, parang ganun. Ngayon nung eventually na-realize ko lang din, hey, what if kung talagang gusto ko yung mga, parang kung gusto kong maging multi-title caster, i-own ko yun, na ganun yung style ko.
Ima-master ko. May style ako na ima-master.
May style ako na ima-master. So, analyst ako sa lahat. Basically, ganun.
Yes.
Pero, hindi siya nag-work, unfortunately. No, pero, ang napansin ko sa sarili ko, for example, biglang sumikat yung Paladins noong time na yun. I don't know if you're still aware of that.
That game. Alright.
FPS ba yan?
FPS, para siyang Overwatch, parang ganun. So, nangyari, hindi ko to pinlano, napansin ko lang sa sarili ko, bumaba talaga yung oras na dinedikit ko sa Dota. Tapos talagang nag-aral talaga malapit. And this is, hindi ko natural na ginawa. Right?
Yes.
I mean, hindi ko pinlano. Natural ko lang ginawa siya. Siguro kasi wired yung utak ko na, hindi, kailangan mong i-master eh. So I spent time a lot of time din. Ganun din ang pagpasok ng ML.
Yeah.
Naturally kung in-effortan ng sobra. I mean, may gets ko yung first 2 weeks na pag-aaral ng ML tas kasabay Dota na nagbibigay ka. Pero bigla na lang nagulat, teka, ang dami ko nang ni-spend na oras sa ML and then that's when it hit me na okay, importante mastery.
Super. Ang gusto ko na nasabi kasi ni Pica hindi niya may minaster siya na kasi nga since feeling ko naman analytical kang tao.
Overthinker pa din.
May overthinker din. May minaster ka na feeling mo yun yung mako-contribute mo. At doon ka magaling. And ang pinaka-takeaway ko kasi, tanggap mo na may ibang ma-offer na mastery naman yung iba.
Yeah.
Parehas kayo nagkakas, pero ikaw, yung sa'yo, kaya mong i-dissect. Like, super dissect every part of the game.
Yeah.
Pero like, may mga partners ka that you know na ito, ikaw ang master dito. Ikaw ang may strength dito. Like, for example, si Poch, di ba?
Yeah.
Na napag-usapan natin siya kanina. Ang tindi niya, may sarili din siyang Poch eh.
Yeah.
May Poch siyang binibigay sa game eh. And yun ang gusto ko, yun
like
ang
that,
nagustuhan ko. Hindi kasi kumbaga, hindi siya ng gatekeep.
Yeah, because I feel that we all have our areas of expertise, right? And we're never made the same. Even no matter what game we play, kahit na you're always gonna be a tandem, you're never gonna be the same person. It's always that. Again, kahit anong sabihin mo kumbaga in a glass of water, kahit na mukhang ganun yung guhit niyan, hindi yan pantay. It's never gonna be even, right? Even if, no matter what 2 glasses of water will look like, there's always gonna be a certain ounce that's different about it.
Diba?
Ang galing na.
Never magkasing laki yung mata natin.
Ever.
Like yung, hindi pantay tong
structure,
chest.
Well, kasi, sa ano natin. Minsan sa picture, sa ano, natutunan ko to nung college ako kasi nag-graphics kami, diba? Boring yung sobrang symmetric eh.
Super.
May ginagawa minsan sa poster na yung kabilang side may isang baluktot.
On purpose.
On purpose.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that flaw kasi, just to add to that, sometimes your flaws become your strengths. It kind of becomes your distinction. Diba? So may mga, like say for example, there are animals na sa kanila, like a snake, right? I'll give it an example. A snake, what's the only thing about the snake that we know? It doesn't have legs per se. But because of that, there's a compensation for it na their whole body is muscle. So by nature, snakes are naturally stronger than some animals kasi mas mataas yung muscular ratio nila kumpara dun sa iba. Diba? Laging may kapalit eh.
Meron kang sariling i-offer. And I think na nabigay mo yung Pica eh. Kaya ngayon, rumarakit din eh. Yung galaw mo sa mga racket mo ay rumarakit din.
Yeah, I get it.
And you're giving it 100%.
So,
thank you.
Yeah, and which is part pa rin talaga yung pagiging master sa isang bagay. Ewan ko kung masasagot nyo to ngayon, pero ako, masasabi ko na meron akong distinct na mastery na unique talaga.
To you.
Unique to me. So, ang ganda lang na isipin na parang ganun eh. Pero basically analysis, yun talaga. At na-realize ko lang na kaya pala din, ang pwede ko palang gawin para kung gusto ko maging multi-title kind of person, which is needed kasi kailangan natin ng pera sa buhay.
Let's be real.
Kailangan mo ng skill talaga.
Kailangan mo ng skill. Pero hindi ka pwedeng maging parte ng lahat ng esports title agad. You just really have to pick kung ano kayo master. Now, enter kung ano yung flavor mo. At para sa akin kasi, hindi ko minaster yung ML or yung Valorant or yung Dota. Minaster ko yung sarili ko. Para ganun.
Yes. Diniscover mo.
Diniscover ko talaga. At na-realize ko to nung bandang mga mga season 2 actually ng MPL. Oo, kasi ito yung time na nagsimula tayong mag day zero. Gumagawa kasi ng random na podcast eh.
Right.
Nag-start tayo mag-analysis.
Mga shows. So, inaral ko yung analysis from the start until the end. Meaning to say, yung from the start, ibig sabihin nun, paano mo aralin yung game. Right? So, bukod sa paglalaro, ano yung mga kailangan mong panoorin, ano yung kailangan mong alamin about the game, ano yung kailangan alamin mo about the players. Then, yung next step nun, what is your method? Feeling ko yun yung...
Sa sarili mo lang yun eh.
Sarili lang.
May sarili kang technique eh. May sarili kang flow eh.
So, kung papansin ninyo, kung iba yung words na ginagamit ko sa Valorant, but yung structure, techniques, almost the same. Right? Pero lang mga hindi applicable. Parang ganun. But technically,
it's you.
It's me. It's still me. It's my flair. And then when you watch me sa Dota, for example, or any other game,
it's you.
Ni Wolf yun. Parang si-nerve ni Wolf to.
Exactly.
Pwede ko na yung halintulad sa pagluluto eh. Yung, kasi hindi, baka sobrang lalim na eh. Kasi like for example, ang daming mga casters ngayon no, na yun yung, pag yun yung sinabi mo sa kanila, ito, based on experience, hindi mo magagrasp mo lang siya pag na-experience mo eh. Hindi siya agad magigets. Kasi nga, right now, may template may sinusundan na template ngayon, di ba?
Yeah.
Ngayon, ang masasabi ko, yung mastery nung sarili mo at yung alam mong dito ka malakas. Parang kapag kunyari, nagluto ng fried chicken yung nanay mo, alam mong nanay mo yung gumawa nun.
Yeah.
Kahit nakapikit ka.
Okay, yun pala. Okay,
yun yung point ko.
I think to simplify that, it makes sense. To simplify that, it's your flavor. Right? So, parang...
Lasang Pica.
Lasang Pica eh.
Umami.
Kasi ako pag naririnig ko si Pica, ang dami kong sa Tekken, alam ko na parang 200 words per punch. Kunyari, sumapak ka lang si Paul, okay, wala na ang dami nang inexplain ni Pica
Okay.
I think the one reason why I had to do that, honestly, is because I realized that some people are approaching this game with an empty mind. They wanna watch this because they wanna learn.
Yeah.
Diba? Hindi lang to entertain. Yeah. Entertainment comes when you're doing your job well. Diba? You don't have to try hard. They'll be entertained by that. And again, we know for a fact in the industry that there will be people who accept it or those who debunk it, but being you offers the most reward. Kasi wala kang pinagsisihan. That's what I believe.
Ito yung tanong ko sa'yo. Okay, move on tayo kasi nag-Tekken ka, di ba? Minaster mo talaga kasi nga it's part of your work, ganyan. Na-realize mo ito yung path mo.
Yeah.
Then the pandemic. Nangyari ang pandemic. The pandemic happened. Tekken, napakahirap na work.
I have a lot to say about that.
Basically, hindi pwedeng online.
Hindi pwedeng online.
I have a lot to say about that.
And then eventually, nag-transition ka into shooter games, FPS games. Plus, ito pa guys si Pica, hindi niya first language ang Tagalog. May mga taong ganun. May ganun talaga guys. Language is a skill. Pero, nilaban mo yun
I had to.
Kamusta ba yun?
Yeah, first, again, huwag tayo mag-English shame.
Wala.
Tama.
Yeah, right. Kasi, it's nothing to blame for the way it turned out, right? Masaya ako na ganito ako lumaki. But first, let's go to the pandemic. So, in an ironic twist, yes, fighting games in general, Tekken specifically, was already kicking off really well in 2019. Unfortunately, early 2020, the pandemic struck. We were forced to adapt to online conditions, just so you guys know. And Tekken was not made for that.
Laging lag yun
At the time, yes. The net code wasn't the best, honestly. Not to grease on Tekken or whatnot, but it really wasn't the best. So, fast forward a few months to a few years, I saw that there were people who were kind of petitioning or asking me to try another game as well. Granted na maluwag naman yung sa Tekken. Wala pa namang tournament, so on and so forth. So ako naman, sige. Awa ng Diyos, nilalaro ko naman.
Okay.
So, it's a mobile shooter. You guys may be familiar with that. It's Call of Duty Mobile. So, that was my first non-Tekken gig ever. I remember this was late 2020. It was PPGL, I feel. If I remember correctly. Yeah. It was PPGL. So, sabi ko naman, sige, try ko. And nung time na to, on-site pa. Nagulat ako. Ibig sabihin, pwede pa.
Okay.
So, I tried that just right out of the bat. And I enjoyed it.
Tagalog or English?
No, this time, medyo may freedom pa ako kasi English nga.
Okay.
English pa.
Pwede pa.
Oo. So,
kaya ko to.
But the work that I had to put in it was another thing.
Okay.
Kasi nga, this is not my primary game. So the preparation took me months and months and months, personally. Kasi nga, for the first time, I'm casting a game that's not natural to me.
Yeah.
Right? So nandun na, I finished the game. And then, some people saw it, and then they convinced me to try it out with more opportunities. Kung may auditions, so on and so forth, until it led me to the nationals. Now, again, within that title is the term national. So, dun pa lang, alam ko na. Nang paghahandaan ko, hindi English entirely.
Kasi Pinoy din yung cast dun nagkaroon ng time na may English dun do. Doon sa kabilang channel.
Yeah. This
so,
one,
para ba siyang parang moment ni si Kung Fu Panda, nakita siya ng my worst enemy.
Stairs.
Ganun ba siya?
Medyo ganun. That's a good
Tagalog.
That's a good way of putting it. There's that. And ano siya it's a personal demon, right? To be honest. Kasi if my friends know, nakakapag Tagalog naman ako ng diretso, ng tuwid, like you guys.
Kapag nagchismisan kayo, may hindi lang ito sa lahat ng mga sa
Spoiler.
mga English shamers kapag nagchismisan kayo ng Tagalog, kahit nag-i-English yung kasama nyo, naiintindihan kayo. Actually, napakaganda kaya pakinggan nung nag-i-English tapos nagtatagalog ka, pero nagkakaintindihan kayo. Napakaganda nun.
It's fun.
Tuloy mo.
So, yeah, moving forward naging thankful ako, di ba? Naging thankful ako kasi nahasa yun eh. Nahasa yung part sa akin na...
Trial by fire na naman yun.
Oo. And yes man ako eh. So sabi ko sa sarili ko na, I know what I got myself into. Nag-audition ako. Fortunately, they liked it. But the biggest clause is magtatagalog ka, magpi-Filipino ka. So, again, unbeknownst to many, kinakausap ko talaga yung sarili ko nun na sa salamin, papracticing ko, I'll call them.
Talaga.
Kailangan talaga.
Naalala ko, gines niya ako sa isang interview. Siya naman yung host. Sabi niya, Manjean, magtagalog ka.
Yes, exactly.
Kailangan kita magtagalog.
Oo. Ano yun? Parang prequel na yun eh. Ready na ako nun eh, nung time na yun. So sabi ko sa sarili ko, kailangan ko magtagalog. Otherwise, I'm gonna blow my chance.
Oh, yes.
Diba? Yun talaga yun
yes.
eh.
And it comes with your job na after ng Tekken, still pinupush mo pa rin yung casting. And up until now. Up until now, ikaw pa rin yung nakikita ko na na talagang you need to grab this and study this and dissect this. Paano mo masasabing worth it lahat ng sinacrifice mo na career para dito sa path na pinili mo?
Of course, in my opinion, I'm not done. Ibig sabihin, kahit na ginagawa ko to, may mga gusto pa rin ako marating, right? But if we're gonna throw back a little bit to, say writing, it's absolutely worth it. Because writing is just there. It's waiting for me. Diba? Pwede ko siyang balikan no matter what. Even showbiz. Like I said nga, ang trato ko dito sa esports, parang showbiz din.
Oh,
parang showbiz din.
Na-feel mo kasing nag-align yung mga stars na sakto to sa gusto mo.
And that's a good question, by the way, man. Kasi natanong na rin sa akin yan, was everything worth it leading into esports? Sabi ko, yes, of course. Because I've been here for how long? Since 2016. Diba? And hindi ako nagsisisi not once. Sure, there were many naysayers before. Pero sabi ko naman, no, I love this enough. And it'll love me back.
Eventually.
Yes. Yeah. Kaya sabi ko nun, yun yung sa akin. And I never lost sleep thinking if what I did. Right?
I see.
I never lost sleep thinking that what I was doing was wrong. So yun pa lang, that was already affirmation that I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Diba?
How do you, paano kaya natin to, kasi paano na kaya natin to itatranslate sa madaming mga ganong klaseng tao? Like yung when it comes to sacrifice, how do you, kasi parang ang daling sabihin for us.
To be real, yes.
Madali kasi,
madali talaga sabihin eh.
Madali talaga. Kasi meron tayong naabot basically. I mean, I'm not... parang kumbaga comfortable para sa atin to.
Yes.
Yun nga lang, para sa ibang mga tao, hindi. I mean...
How do they get there?
How do you get there? Even we have someone with us ngayon na parang may ganun din mga thoughts, di ba? Imagine mo, okay na nga siya, kung isipin, okay naman yung career niya, pero maisip pa rin paano kung ito yung pinursue. Ganun. Pero he will always say na, hindi, ito yung mas gusto ko. It just gives me joy. Kahit hindi ganun kalaki, kuha ko compared sa before, this brings me joy and I would choose this no matter what. This path, no matter what. Kaso may mga talaga, yung mga bago talaga sa liga natin, sa karera natin, na hindi nila nahanap yung success na mabilis. Although like sinasabi sa kanila, relax lang. Kami, bago namin nabot to, 5 taon, 6 na taon na actually.
It's tito statement
sobrang tito statement. Pero, 6 na taon. 6 na taon ang binuno namin. Ngayon, nakikita nyo kami nagpo-full time sa esports. Pero pinagsabay-sabay namin yan kasi kinailangan. Yeah. Hindi nila ganun kadali na-observe yun. And I think, nape-pressure. Kasi ngayon yung mundo ngayon, nagmamadali
I like that.
Ang taas ng anxiety.
Taas ng anxiety ngayon dahil sa...
Kahit nga ang dami mo ng ganap, parang dahil sa mundo ngayon, parang nakaka-anxiety pa rin.
Nabibitin lagi ganun. So, paano nga ba natin ano yung mga siguro mga, I don't know, green flags that can...
lighten up, I guess.
Lighten up na parang at least para man lang makatulong sa mga taong na liligaw ngayon. Paano ba natin masasabi na ito yung tama?
This is still my path.
Why
Alam
not
ko yung
you?
passion ko, itutuloy ko to.
You go
Paano
first.
ba yun?
You go first. Hot seat. Come on. You said I
Paano ba
can host
nangyari
this.
sa-
You
Oo
said
nga, ang galing. Ang galing mo. Hindi, ako ready na. Ako siguro, well, kasi, ang breadwinner ako eh.
Gets.
So siguro, number one factor sa akin, wala akong pake, matatapos tong araw na to, i-make sure ko
Nagawa ka.
Ganda.
i-make sure ko na may mapapakain ako.
Gandang sagot.
Very good.
man, actually.
Well, kasi easy answer yun eh. Kasi lahat naman tayo kailangan ng
Pero
pera.
hindi lahat yan na
Yeah,
re-realize.
it's not always attainable.
Hindi talaga eh. Ano ako eh, umabot ako sa point kasi na, okay, kailangan maganda para tapos na siya.
Yeah.
Yun, ganun lang ako eh. Parang, for example, may pinagawa sa akin. Pag pinaulit, sige, para hindi na magpaulit, gagandahan ko na.
Ko na. Yeah.
Gagandahan ko na para mabigay na sa akin yung TF ko.
Gets.
Tapos goods na ako.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, iniisip ko, kinabukasan, kailangan may makain. Umabot kasi ako dun eh, na
Yeah.
iniisip ko, makakakain ba ako?
Yeah.
Nangyari yun.
I get it.
Legit
Yeah.
yun.
We've been through that, yeah.
Siguro, yung passion na na-feel ko ito yung yun nga, yung nangyari yung na-late ako, di ba? Wala ko nakain eh. Naka-reserve kumbaga na-reserve ko yung budget na yun eh.
Yeah.
Hindi ganun kataas yung sahod nun. So yung every budget ko,
It counts.
It counts. So sabi ko, kailangan ko pa ng tatlo para mabawi yun. So, I just, siguro, nakatulong sa akin yung kahit papano, iniisip ko na meron akong bubong.
Yeah.
Meron akong bubong.
Sobrang underrated
Nice.
na ano. Kasi usually nangyayari sa mga, nakikita ko lang sa mga nagsumusugal sa esports or kung saan man, sa passion basically. Parang yung sugal, between career versus passion. Parang ganun din. Usually, ganun, put simply, ganun na lang na. Parang, yung gusto nila versus yung saan sila kumikita.
Right.
Usually, ang nangyari kapag they rush head on, ang common pitfall, naungutang. Siguro magandang
Kasi
way.
nirarush eh.
Nirarush eh. I mean, okay lang naman siguro yung pakonti-konti. Pero pag talaga nabound ka sa utang, kakapurso ng gusto mong gawin, baka hindi yun yung ano.
Yeah.
Hindi pa,
Mangyayari.
Hindi siya right.
Oo, hindi siya mangyayari. Na-realize ko rin kasi, like for example, yung hindi ko siya masabi eh. Pero ang alam ko, merong aspect nung ginagawa natin na na may hindi nagagawa. Like for example, nauna kasi yung mga sinalunin duno, di ba?
Yeah.
Meron silang hindi nagagawa na kaya kong gawin eh. Kaya ko eh. Talagang yung soul, para sa akin, like, sample lang to Isang example is, kapag nag-joke sila, makakagets nun mga 80s to 90s.
Oh, yeah. Truly.
Legit, sorry, Lon. Ako, na-realize ko, kaya ko pa yung 2000s
Yeah.
Okay. Gets.
So,
That kind of humor.
May power ako. Sabi ko,
Yeah.
may power ako sa 2000 pips.
Yeah.
So, ito yung audience ko. So, I need to play with my audience.
May traction pa siya nun eh.
Oo, I need to play. Pero siguro, si Wolf kasi minasa niya analytics ako. Sabi ko, sige, try ko nga to. Hindi ako magaling mag-play-by-play eh. Ever.
Yes.
Try ko tong play-by-play. Pinanaktis ko talaga nun nung nasa Mineski kami nun.
Yeah.
Inano ko talaga. Kasi, well, si Shinbuhan, alam kong cancer to Magaling talaga siya. So, para sa akin, pinakamagaling mag-play-by-play. Matatawa si Wolf dito. Matatawa si Wolf.
Gusto ko lang naman mag-podcast.
Gusto niya lang mag-podcast. Ang pinakamagaling mag-play-by-play for me, si Shinbu.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
For kung ano man yung kinakas niya.
Okay.
For play-by-play.
Yeah.
Anyways, yun yung akin.
Okay.
Parang doon ko siya na-feel na hindi ako give up dito. Kasi nandito na eh. May opportunity ako eh. And
Yeah.
pag nagkamali ako, ito lang yung akin eh. Pag nagkamali ako, ang lagi ko na lang pinagdadasal, sana makaisa pa ako.
Yeah.
Para makabawi.
Oo.
Babawiin ko to sa isa. Sa bago. Ganun lang siya.
How about you, Mr.
Yeah.
Pica? Like, how do you know na it's a good thing to pursue?
Okay. One is, in my opinion, okay, I'll add to what Manjean said, right? So I understand that, though I'm not a breadwinner, to be honest, I get the sentiment that I have to survive, I have to live, right? So, and at the end of the day, I want to be able to give my 100.
Yeah.
Right? Sa akin kasi I'm a self-perfectionist. So, much as possible, I want progress every day, kahit 1% lang.
Yeah.
Right? Even if I improve for 1% in a day, I'm okay with that. I'll be fine. Because it may not look like much, but 100 once is still 100.
Yeah.
right?
For sure.
So there's that. Another is, for me, siguro, I take pleasure in inspiration. So when people come up to me and say, na-inspire ako, like Coach or like Pica, I got inspired by what you did, whether it's in game or off the game, that drives me to do better. Number one, kasi siguro, the one part of me that likes that is because I'm an elder brother. So setting a good example to my brother or to anybody below me, I feel that is a reward.
Nakita mo kasi si Jules eh, no?
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, honestly.
Legit ba yun? Like, nakita mo siya, ganun.
Yes.
Na-realize mo.
Kasi who else will there be to set an example? We're only two. We're only two people.
Yeah.
So, granted that I have to set a good example. I know he has his path. I have mine. But I don't want to I don't want to preach what I don't practice.
Yes.
Right?
For sure.
So, ang gusto kong ipakita is that if I work hard, you can too.
Yeah.
Diba? Ganun lang. And I found that this is a good career to pursue when I realized that, again, never ko siyang pinagsisihan. No matter what it is.
Yeah.
Diba? Kahit nagkamali ako, if there were flaws, right? We never start.
Never perfect eh.
Yeah, never.
Perfect.
And when you're gonna start in this career, I swear, for lack of a better term, you are gonna mess up.
Yeah.
Magkakamali ka talaga.
Big time.
A lot of times. And sometimes the differences are, the mistakes are not different.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll repeat one mistake
Of
more
course.
than once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diba?
It happens talaga.
Oo. And it's a matter of how many times you trip on the same rock and then eventually walk over it.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yan yung mga sinasabi ko rin sa mga players ko. Parang sabi niya, sige, sorry coach, di na uulit. Di ko na gagawin rito. Sabi ko, hindi, uulitin mo yan. Uulitin mo yan. Pero hindi dahil ganyan ka. Dahil lang may kulang ka lang na kailangan mo improve. Parang ganun. Parang ganun. Like, for sure. Which kind of makes me think, no? Parang siguro nga ganun yung way mo para masabing, okay, this is a passion talaga na gusto ko. Kapag nagkakamali ka na, kapag sobrang minamalas ka na, pero end of the day, hindi mo pagsisisihan. Alam mo yun?
Yes.
Tuloy mo pa rin.
Tuloy mo pa rin.
Yes.
Kaso nga lang, parang ang pinaka-tricky dito na part is, when do you know na it's not made for you kung sakaling ganun mangyari? Let's just say na, simply put, paano mo masasabing di ako magaling dito eh? Parang ganun eh.
Kumbaga, this is a follow-up question to what you asked.
Exactly.
As far as I see it.
Yung kabilang side naman.
Yung kabilang side na parang, okay.
Ako meron ako sagot dyan eh. Pero sige.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, just a question. Kasi parang ako, nung sa mga times...
Yeah, you first this time.
Yeah. Well, for example, nung hosting, yun. Pinag-host ako, wala eh.
Hindi gana.
Hindi gana eh. Pero nung panel hosting, gana. Okay. Play-by-play, can work, pero there's someone else na mas maganda, mas more suited for that. Anchoring, ganun din. Parang there's someone else na more suited. Okay, then analyst it is.
Okay.
When we tried CSGO, wala talaga. I mean, I just can't. Pero yung Valorant, napagana.
You can, yeah.
Unfortunately, medyo kailangan mong mag-fail.
Yeah.
Mag-fail ka talaga bago mo malaman eh.
Yan.
Pag nag-fail ka kasi, doon mo malalaman na mayroon ka pang something sa tank.
Yeah.
Kaya kanina, di ba sabi ko, pag nag-fail ako, lagi kong hinihiling, sige, babawi ako sa next. Tapos may itatry ako sa next.
Very good.
Kahit saan pa yon, kahit anong gig. Kasi, for example, ako, kasi nga, passion ko yung theater. Passion, parang nung na-introduce ako sa acting, talagang oh my God. Bata pa lang ako, sabi ko, ito gusto ko. Ito ang gusto kong lifestyle. Ito ang gusto kong mangyari. Pero, after so many failures ng audition, ina-assess ko eh. Parang, sabi ko, bakit hindi ako nakukuha? Parang gano'n.
Yeah.
Tapos, unti-unti ko siyang ina-accept. Okay.
I have an answer. Yeah.
Hindi ko to kamuka. Yung mga gano'n. Gets mo? Like, may gano'n talaga eh. Like, hindi ko kaya yung kung paano siya magsalita ng ganyan. Ito yung hinahanap. Hindi to para sa akin.
Yeah.
Tapos yung unang audition ko sa Shoutcast, nag-Manjean lang ako eh. Tapos tinanggap. So sabi ko, bakit ito yun?
Yeah.
Ito siya. So parang, ngayon, may mga bago akong biniventure nga. Like for example, yan, yung ibang path naman. Like ito, yung vlog natin, di ba? Yung podcast, yung hosting also. Hosting also. Doon ko na-realize, okay, hindi, ano pa to eh. Ang dami kong mali. Ang dami errors.
Mapapahiya ka.
Sobrang dami talaga. Alam ko yun eh. You know, kailangan mo siyang tanggapin eh. Na nagkamali ako dito.
Yeah.
Pero, like hindi merong certain time na mafe-feel mo hindi to para sa akin, pero sakto din yung timing na may nangyayari ka kasing ginagawa na nagli-lead sa ibang door, nag-create ng ibang door. Like yung last one.
Sige lang.
Sorry, no, I love it. I love it.
Yung courtside reporting nung M4.
Yeah.
'Di ba?
Oh,
Yung
M4?
courtside M4 yun eh. Yung work ko lang nung M4 ay mag-courtside report.
Gets,
Okay.
Siyempre accept tayo eh. Kumbaga, we need to. Pero nangyari yung mga dance moves.
Oo.
The dance moves. Oh.
Yung nangyari yung mga...
Yeah. If you don't know, Pica, kasi parang, di ba pag nagkaroon ng champion, ng winner celebration per game, pinapakita sa audience. Ito si Manjean, ang ginagawa niya, pinapakita niya yung Filipino dances, like ocho-ocho, spaghetti. Yun yung ginagawa niya. And eventually, people caught on. Na parang, every time naman nalang Pinoy team, may sasayaw na naman. Nabigyan naman.
Na nag-root sa... may nangyaring parang may parang idea of this guy being the bias.
Exactly.
Man.
Parang naging iconic siya na syempre may inis yung mga Indonesians, di ba? Mga kalaban.
So yung courtside reporting slowly nag-vanish. So parang yun yung sinasabi ko na mayroon kang mafe-feel kasi na may ginawa ka hindi na feel mo hindi nag-work, pero since may trinay ka, may na-open na path. Like sa'yo, kagaya niyan, gusto mo mag-content pero biglang naging podcast.
Exactly.
Kasi ayaw mo pala nung content.
Kasi di ko pala kaya mag-vlog.
Pero yung podcast, basic sa'yo. Na-open yung podcast. Yun siya.
That's cool. So, well, yeah, I see what you mean there. That was interesting. I didn't know that. By the way. I didn't know that. By the way.
It's fine. Secret lang yun.
Wow.
Sinikret mo pero sinabi mo dito.
Countrywide secret.
Alam niyo na.
Well, to me, I feel that everyone can do anything. And this is a little.
Ratatouille, anyone can cook.
Anyone can cook, but only the fearless can be great.
Yes.
Only the fearless can be great.
I was about to get to that.
Okay.
For me, you'll know that it's not for you when you regret doing it.
Okay, number one.
For me.
Super agree.
Kasi pinagsisisihan mo siya because you feel that I keep doing this wrong. My heart's not in it.
Yeah.
Dun ko siya, for me, kadalasan dun nagkakamali yung tao. Because one, they're doing this for the wrong reasons. Whatever it is. Could it be for financial gain? Could it be to prove a point?
Yeah.
Could it be to shame somebody? Yada yada. Ang laming ganun eh. So, if you do that and you keep failing, you are on the wrong path.
Yeah.
In my opinion, nasa maling daan ka talaga nun. Lalo na if you want to prove others wrong at the expense of your own ego. If you want to prove that you're wrong, but it's because you want to pursue a dream or a passion, it's okay. Kasi may saying tayo dito na hindi, lahat ng mga hindi naniniwala sa akin, papatunayan ko na mali kayo. But in my opinion, that's an okay answer. But for me, the real answer is, I will do it whether or not you believe in me.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right?
I like it. Maganda.
Right? Whether or not people believe in me.
Ganda nga nun.
Right? For me, I believe that kahit maniwala kayo sa akin or hindi, I will do it.
Because I want to do it.
Yes.
It's my passion.
Yes.
It's me.
Yes.
It's me.
Whether you guys believe in me or you support me, you bash me, you hate me, I will do it.
Just do it.
I will do it. Ganun. Kaysa sabihin ko na hindi, lahat kayo na non-believers ko, I will prove you wrong. Kasi at the back of your head, you still want to prove something.
May ego yun.
Meron yun eh. May ego yun eh.
Ego yun.
And you want to prove them wrong so that you feel that you're right.
Parang lang siya panandali ang kasiyahan na na-feel mo na right ka. Pero hindi mo rin mafe-feel na ito ba yung para sa'yo.
Totoo.
Kasi mas gusto mo lang yung na-prove mo sila na nagawa mo.
Wow, okay.
So in my opinion, when you do that, when you do something that you're for the wrong reasons, that's not your path. That is not your path.
Ang ganda.
Ang ganda. Thank you.
If you do it no, honestly, like if you do it for contentment, the contentment of trying to be right all the time, that is not benefiting you spiritually.
I get it.
Diba?
Tama.
Kumbaga sa sarili mo,
nga.
gusto mo lang na, ay hindi, tama ako eh, mali kayo eh. Yan ang napala nyo sa hindi nyo pagpaniwala sa akin.
Yeah.
But no, right?
That's not gonna work.
It's not.
It might work at the start.
In the beginning,
In
yes.
the beginning.
Kasi maganda yung
Pero
pakiramdam.
panandalian lang siya.
Ang ganda kasi nga naman
may
talaga
limit lang.
Ganun feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ego kasi is a master of disguise. I always say that to people. Ego disguises itself as hard work.
Totoo.
Yeah. Ego disguises itself as progress. Ego disguises itself as how should I say this? Basically success.
Yeah.
Right? Ego exists in those areas.
Galing nga.
And it's usually like what's the term? Para ano yung it's like ecstasy. Alam mo yun? Parang yung, what's the term pag na-high ka ng ganun?
Yeah. Basically.
So, that term,
yeah,
euphoric. It's
euphoric.
Euphoric.
Yeah. Kasi it's a high. It's a kind of high that you get when you do something fulfilling.
Ang ganda nga nun.
Diba? I mean, that's just me. That's just how I see it. But if you do something... it's that. So, and then if you do something naman, again, on the flip side, if you do something that makes you feel happy, people benefit from it, you benefit from it.
Yun ba yung yun ba yung ikigai ba yun? Yung Japanese
Ikigai.
Hindi ko, alam ko yung, I know what you meant, pero hindi ko sasagot.
Hindi yun.
No, habla Japanese.
Tsaka na lang yun.
Yeah.
Tsaka na lang yun.
We're gonna check our vocabularistics.
Yeah. Our vocabularistics.
Ay, pero sure ako sa ikigai Sure ako.
Sige. Ako hindi ako
mag-agree Pero maganda nga yun, yung kumbaga if you feel happy about it, tapos financially okay din, yun siya no?
And again, wala kang nasasagasaan.
Yes. Nakatulong ka pa sa
number one
community, sa industry itself.
Kumbaga, it's an all green. Everything is green. Right? Because if there's even a smidge of red there, you're gonna have to question that, honestly. Lalo kung tao yung involved.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people, they think that I'm gonna do this, wala akong pake kung may harang sa akin or not. But sometimes people are standing in your way because you're hurting them.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are stopping you from doing what you want because you're being blinded by the need to be successful.
Yeah.
Like Wolf said, the world is rushing. Everyone, sabi ko din naman sa mga tao, wait, you're moving too fast. The world is walking slow.
Yeah.
Diba? You don't have to push.
Sa ano din kasi, I blame social media talaga for being... Yun talaga.
Wala na kasi di na natin makontrol yun.
Pero yeah, like I said, di na makontrol. Pero I mean, I saw people talaga na nasira yung self-confidence nila. Nasira talaga. Yes. I mean, wala na silang na-achieve.
Wala na.
Kasi masyadong naghahabol ng validation ng people. They're blinded and they compare themselves. Like
may ego na malaki sa
feeling ko yung wag niyo i-mistake yung comparison for being competitive. Magkaiba kasi yun. Kasi may mga tao kino-compare talaga like itong taon to same age ko, ito na yung na-achieve.
I'm gonna cut real quick. I'm gonna translate to what I said earlier.
Yeah.
You see, that's what you said, competitive.
Yeah.
That's another form of ego.
True.
The master of disguise, like I said.
True.
Diba?
Oo. And comparison. Yung mga ganang mga bagay. Parang...
Kasi parang may truth na na mako-compare ka talaga
Or you will.
You will. Oo.
But ano yan
dapat given siya reality. Reality check
Siguro kung nag-work para sa inyo yung comparison, it might. Pero ang dali talaga ma-derail kapag nag-compare ka. I see people na parang kasi nga nakikita nila yung pace ng ibang tao na smooth. Nakikita nila ang dali ng Pero hindi nila nakikita na maybe what if that person has a better launchpad. Let's just say pinanganak sila in a better spot or pinanganak sila with good parents kasi napakalaking
Let's be real.
Let's be real. Parang napakalaking effect sa upbringing mo and sa speed mo ng development mo sa person. Pero what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be chained by the fact na ang bilis nila? Parang gano'n. Parang comparison, ang anak niya ay inggit. Parang gano'n. So, I think yung siguro malalaman mo na hindi para sa'yo yan pag nilalamon ka rin ng comparison.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Let's just say, sabay tayong caster, tapos pares natin passion to na gusto natin esports, pero laging nakuha na niya to, sige gagawin ko rin. Nakuha na niya to, I'll follow
Kailangan
it.
ako rin,
Kailangan ko rin, like, okay, 100k subscriber siya ngayon, sasabay ako.
Hindi siya nag-master nung kung ano man yung
yung lakas niya.
Kung ano yung lakas niya.
Yeah. Kasi wala talaga never be the same
Oo, hindi never kaya ako di ako naniniwala sa sa yung nami-misinterpret kasi yung yung kapang ito kunyari ikaw ang next Jordan or kaya
Yeah,
gets mo like
yeah.
ikaw ang next
Manjean.
sabihin natin wolf.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Ito yan.
Hindi pwede yon pero dapat interpreted siya na ikaw ang next kung ano man ang pangalan mo.
Yes. Yeah. The first of your kind.
Oo, hindi yung talagang
Yeah.
basically papalitan mo lang yung battery ng remote pag ganun
Yeah.
Yung pakiramdam
I think okay lang naman ma-motivate nun pero ano lang, parang just be yourself pa rin. Like, it feels good to
May
be
lakas ka
labeled like your idol but mas maganda talaga reinvent yourself eventually.
True.
Reinvention. Ito, yung ginawa ni Pica. Ganyan. Right now, we're trying to rediscover, diba? Reinvent. Ito.
Honestly, yes. This one right here.
Reinvention. Iba, diba? Iba.
Yeah. Outside the box, right? So
outside the box.
and again, yeah, to add to that, motivation it's the right term, but at the same time, it's discipline. So,
True.
because
Ayan ang wala ako niyan.
because
You have a
motivation,
different discipline, I guess.
motivation is your inspiration. Dapat. Because some people mistake motivation for competition. It's not really that. Motivation is supposed to be your driving force why you want to do something.
Yeah.
Diba? Competition is your basically the assets around you, the people around you. They are I'd say your roadblocks and at the same time your challenges to get to another level.
Yeah.
Because people forget that we don't have the same starting lines as we always say.
Iba. May kanya-kanyang kanya-kanyang dilemma talaga.
Kanya-kanyang demons, right?
Kanya-kanyang demons, kanya-kanyang struggle.
Yep. So pag namomotivate ka for the wrong reasons, again, people sometimes get so blinded by the wrong reasons. Again, may gusto kong patunayan. I wanna be up there, right? No matter who it is that I wanna get across, as long as I do it, then that's not for you, and you're not for it too.
It's not for you. Yeah. Tama.
True. That's parang magandang realization din to para sa I mean like right now hearing from both of you parang ang ganda rin nakaka-inspire din na parang i-realign yung sarili mong drive. Kumbaga, realign natin. Like, bakit ba natin ito ginagawa, Manjean? Parang ganun. Ba't tayo nagkakas dito? Like, is it because...
Let's remind them pala, we're not in Manila.
Sabigan. Mamaya, concert na ni Al James.
By the time of this recording.
Maganda nga, no? Maganda i-realign mo yung sarili mo. I mean, it's really okay to look at the achievements of others. Pero hindi mo dapat i-limit yung... Kumbaga...
I like that. That's true.
Kasi meron akong kilala na... may mga kilala ko na mas tinitignan nila yung achievement ng iba na hindi nila nire-realize. May na-achieve sila sa ginagawa nila at yun yung pwede nilang i-master.
Thank you so much.
Yun yung pwede nilang gawin. Na, hindi nila alam, siya lang nakakagawa nun. So, example lang. Kunyari, ako, kaya kong ipagtipon-tipon ang iba't ibang mga tao.
That's your charm.
Ko yun.
That's your charm.
Charm ko yun.
Yes.
So, pwede ko gamitin yun. Ngayon, ang nare-realize mo pa, yung, mas na-achieve niya to. Malakas siya. Ikaw kaya mo yung tipon-tipon.
It's not your strength.
Gawin mo, magtipon-tipon kayo, then try something with it. Magpa-activity ka, malapit ka sa community, nakuha mo yung community mong gusto. Sample lang yun. Sample lang yun.
For me, sige, I'll add to that. Probably one of my strengths right now is I can be a jack of all trades. That's a strength, honestly. Not to mention, I feel that whatever you give me, I'm determined to study it, no matter what. No matter what. As in, kind of like Wolf in that sense too. Another thing is, I will never filter my words as long as I don't offend people. I will always tell you the truth if you need to hear it.
Yeah.
Right, that's one.
Kaya maganda sa'yo, PK.
I
try to.
Kaya lagi ka namin kinakausap.
No, because again, if you mince your words, and one principle that I always tell people is, if what I said hurts you, it means you need to hear it.
Right.
Ang gusto ko direkta siya eh.
We have to be.
Kahit kaibigan niya eh. Actually, mas okay nga yung pagkaibigan niya eh.
I'll stab you in front. For sure. Sa harap kita sasaksakin. But never behind, right? So, there's that. And I like the fact that you said never limit, because that is a huge roadblock to some people.
Roadblock siya eh.
Limit. Because whenever you look at others so much, right? Whenever you look at others so much, you forget your own belts. Diba?
Hindi mo, Tsaka kapag ganun ka kasi, pansin ko pati ikaw mismo, nililimit din yung growth ng iba.
True. Yes.
Kasi mai-insecure ka din na ba't di nila nagagawa to. Pero ako kaya ko to. Like, but ito yung way ko ng pag-study.
Yeah.
Ito hindi yung way pag-study.
Yeah, I was like that before
Diba?
as a leader of...
I won't lie, I was too.
Ako din.
Lalo nung bata ako, yeah,
Lahat tayo.
especially.
Earlier to my career, parang frustrated ako. Bakit hindi kayo nag-aaral as much as I do? It frustrates me and I do stuff and then...
You get paid the same as me.
You get paid the same as me. Ba't di nyo kaya magbigay ng same amount of effort
Yeah.
like I do?
Same.
Pero
Same.
I had to be slapped in the face. I mean,
It's not that way.
Not literally. Pero ano yun, may nagpa-realize naman sa akin nun. So, eventually, I understood na, okay, masyado pala akala ko, I was looking out for them. Akala ko I was looking out for the broadcast, for the company. Hindi pala. It was just a selfish way pala na I'm viewing myself. Ego lang pala siya in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It's true. Kasi hindi naman natin alam yung learning curve nila. We don't know.
Exactly.
We don't know that if
Yeah.
our 100 could be something less for them.
Tsaka may iba silang pwedeng ma-offer
Exactly.
Yeah.
na hindi mo alam.
Oo.
Hindi mo kaya.
Oh, naman.
Di ba?
Parang, yeah, that's true.
Strength and weakness nga, as we always say.
Masaya ako na nagawa natin to. Ang dami kong nakuha. Hopefully ay...
And nabigay.
hopefully ay may nakuha kayo. The topic natin is about the mastery of your path. Saan ka man. And yeah, sana na-inspire kayo.
And hopefully,
may nakuha kayo.
Sana maaga nyo rin malaman kung saan kayo papunta.
Yeah, find your calling. Right?
Find your calling.
Mahirap. Hindi din eh. Ibang
Not kay Moana.
Or pakinggan niyo yung
Absolutely.
pakinggan niyo yung kanta niya. Yung,
this one, yeah.
ano yung kinanta niya doon?
It
Calls me. Now I know.
And you know what? Siguro to add to that, since we're looking out for films that inspire, hindi na ako lalayo. Growing up, I felt that one overlooked film is The Lion King. Because The Lion King was such an identity finder when it came to Simba. Right?
For sure.
Kasi he didn't really feel that he was royalty after he made the mistake. So it's a redemption arc, honestly. Yeah. It's a redemption arc in my opinion. Kasi he needed to be woken up by circumstance for him to realize na this is me.
Yeah.
This is really who I am. And ganun.
We just hope na hindi as grave as what happened to Mufasa.
Ang
kailangan yung pagdaanan for
wala
that.
namang buffaloes.
Sana wala. Kasi siya, I can't wait to be king muna siya. Tapos
bago
biglang,
siya nagakuna matata.
Kumain pa ng bugs. He ate bugs.
Sana hindi ganun kalala ang mangyari. And I do hope na you get to find whatever it is that you're looking for in your career. And I gotta say, parang let's just say na ngayon, 8 taon na naggaganto tayo, nakita natin passion natin. Who's to say na after 3 years, it's no longer our passion anymore?
Yes.
Iba
magbabago din yun
Nag-evolve talaga. Nag-evolve. May mangyayaring reinvention talaga for you. And hopefully, na-inspire kayo again. Thank you so much to
baka may final words
Pica,
ka ba dyan?
final words?
I guess so, yeah. You know, siguro, first, thank you, both of you. But for me, for those of you who are, because I see a lot of them, and I get asked this question a lot. Siguro I'll take this opportunity to do so, right? We don't write stories with the same pencil as them, or with the same pen as them. Your tale is your own. So,
love it.
Ikaw yung, right? So, ikaw yung bahala na magsulat niyan, right? You start it, you end it at your own pace. Diba? So there's that. And again, we always know that life's not a race, it's a marathon.
Life is highway.
Life's highway. Wow.
Ka-chow.
Pasensya na guys kasi mahilig talaga kami sa movies.
We're movie nuts, I'm telling you. Like, you're gonna see a lot of references in the future. But yun, again, you write your own tale, you write your own story, and it's not the same pencil or the same pen as the other people. Nasa yan, it's your style, it's your pace. You do it at your own time. And no matter what, let the critics speak, let the haters hate, so on and so forth, as long as you don't hate them back.
Yeah.
Right? Kasi kindness, it's too many references, I'm sorry, but kindness is not obligation. It's not an obligation. It is free. To be honest, yun lang talaga. Yun naman sasabi ko. Libre lang yan. Hindi ka naman obliged na maging mabait. Diba? Hindi ka naman...
I needed to learn.
Ako lagi ko ginagawa yung pagiging mabait eh. Expert ako dyan.
Yeah. Strength niyan.
Joke lang.
Yeah.
Joke lang. Ladies and gentlemen, yan po si Mr. Pica Lozano.
Yep.
At yan ang aming topic. Salamat sa pag-share ng iyong philosophy. Salamat din kay Sam, of course. And follow nyo.
Whole name.
Follow nyo si
It's
Pica.
Pica_Lozano. That
Sa lahat.
All socials yan. All
Saan
socials.
ka namin makikita, Pica?
Oh yeah, please. Facebook. There's Instagram.
Sa mga tournaments.
I mean, like,
gigs.
Oh yeah. To be honest, for February we're okay, but please watch out for more FG tournaments. And I do a lot of PUBG as of late, so hopefully you guys will be there too. Please visit my page. I have updates there, so that's on Facebook. Pica Lozano. It's very easy to find. I'm also on X, Twitter, right? So.
You call it X now?
X Twitter. I'll leave it at that. I call it Twitter, right? So Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok as well, and Twitch. So Pica_Lozano. Again, same thing, everything. YouTube. So.
All right. Maraming salamat.
Thanks,
Hopefully ay kayo ay may natutunan. Kami wala. De joke lang. Meron din. That's it for the Manjean and Wolf
podcast.
Kita-kits sa susunod. By the way,
With Pica Lozano.
No?
With Pica Lozano.
With Pica Lozano. O, taga, bago tayo mag-end, comment down below kung ano gusto nyo pag-usapan.
Yes.
Yan.
Yes.
Tsaka kung may gusto kayong guest.
Yeah.
Kung may gusto kayong guest, itatry namin. Try
Ako
namin.
naman manggigisa sa susunod na.
Yan. Alright, sige na. Malalobat na. Ayan, sige na. Alright. Maraming salamat.
Peace. Yeah. By the way, kamusta kayo ni kamusta yung breakup mo with what's her name?
Wow! Off record.
Off the record. What's her name?
Wala.
Si no. Si Echo.
Si Catherine?
No, not Catherine. What's her name? Kate ba? Yung yung recent na wife ni Jericho Rosales.
Kim Jones?
Yeah, Kim Jones.
Oh my gosh.
How are you with Kim Jones?
That's it's for the best.
All right.